Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Mistconceptions. I'm your host, David White. And as you've probably noticed from the title of this episode, we are taking a break from the main Misconception storyline to bring you another side quest episode. Today's side quest is going to feature a system called Pokemon Pen and Paper, created by Eric Shoemaker, aka Docit? D-O-C-C-I-T. I don't know, however you pronounce that. But anyways, Eric has created a RPG that is pretty simple, pretty easy to get a handle on. Character creation is pretty simple, and picking out your starting Pokemon and their starting stats is relatively simple as well, as long as you have internet connection. Now, there are some flaws in this system, but I'll talk more about those in the next episode. But for now, Pokemon Pen and Paper, it's a pretty easy system, it's pretty fun, and it captures a lot of what makes Pokemon great. If you've watched any of the anime or played any of the video games, this will probably pique your fancy, your Pokemon fancy, as it were, and it captures a lot of that nostalgic feel of catching Pokemon and going around as a 10 to 11-year-old catching Pokemon. My brothers and sister also grew up playing the Pokemon games, which is why I have invited them to play this game today, along with a member of my youth group, Kason. He is a pretty cool dude. I like him. And I'm going to blame him for getting me back into Pokemon Go, because he's a huge Pokemon fan, and one day we were talking about Pokemon, and he convinced me to re-download Pokemon Go. As soon as I got out, they pulled me back in. I will also say, to critique myself, that this isn't my best GM'd game. It was kind of difficult keeping everybody focused, but I think in the end, we all had a lot of fun, and, well, why don't you just see for yourself?
Anybody have gum? Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah, no.
Maggie, I choose you.
You should get like magnetic dice that like stick together and you can pull them apart. I just think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, and then you roll them and then
yeah, they'd all stick together.
You get a weighted die.
Oh no.
Alright.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, it's on.
Saw, dudes. How's it going?
Saw, dudes.
Squirtle.
Be cool, don't make it dragon.
Bulbasaur.
Why are you eating? We're about to start. Oh my gosh.
This doesn't taste good.
Hey, Munchlax needs to lose
This
his
is
calories.
bad.
Looty in your mouth.
My plan worked.
It's like
You're
a little
eating?
minty. It's like minty.
It wasn't 6 years. It wasn't 6 months
Yeah.
old. It was 18 months
Well,
old.
it's been sitting in that thing with mint since Christmas, so osmosis.
Last Christmas.
It is minty by osmosis. Alright, are we ready?
Sure.
Let's go.
I kind of wanted to start. I kind of wanted to start by singing the Pokemon theme song.
Wait, I
want to look up the
very best. No one ever would.
Catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause.
will travel across the land, searching far and wide.
Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Pokemon.
Thank you.
Yeah. At me if you want our platinum album. All right. Let's go around the table. Some of these voices will be familiar to you. One of them will not, but you'll soon learn to love all of them. So let's start. Stop. Let's start with the person to my right. Who are you, and what was the first Pokemon game you ever played?
My name is Micah, and wait, what do I say next?
What?
The first Pokemon game.
Yeah,
I ever
first
played?
Pokemon game.
First Pokemon game I ever played was Pokemon Platinum.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you remember what your starter was?
Basic.
Turtwig.
Nice, okay. And
I
who
have
did
to
you
pick
play on
Mario.
the Mario game, if people remember you from the Mario game?
Back in the day in my Mario game, I played as Luigi.
Yes.
Is she?
The same person who bummed off of his fan squad to get some extra coins. It didn't work.
Oh yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
And he didn't even
But the
get all
same
of them.
people that
We got
started
9.
cheering for me when I caught that fish. That
It's true.
was the most amazing
Yeah.
moment of my
That
life.
was pretty fun. All right, let's go to the next person. Who are you, and what was the first Pokemon game you ever played?
Wait, am I supposed to say?
Also,
like
I do 100 push-ups every
No.
morning.
day?
Never yet.
I don't know.
Who are you?
Oh well, I am Caleb.
Oh, nice to meet you, Caleb.
What? Okay.
Didn't see you there.
Your first Pokemon game.
My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Blue.
Was that your first Pokemon game?
I'm pretty sure it was Yellow.
I
don't
know
think
you didn't
that's
play
right.
Yellow because you ruined my Pokemon Blue before you even touched my Yellow.
I thought it was
Caleb
Yellow first.
is my youngest brother, and I've been playing Pokemon for years. And I had started
He's a veteran.
playing with the Game Boy Color, and then Caleb got a hold of my blue version and deleted everything. It just undid everything. And then he continued his rampage to my yellow version and deleted it along with my level 100 Pikachu named Sparky. But more on that later, and how much I still don't trust him with any of my games. Because that's not the only game you've erased. You deleted my Twilight Princess file.
Trigger.
I did do that. I remember that.
Oh
Twilight
man, I was
Princess.
mad. I had to be halfway through with that game, and then you deleted it, and I was
He was
like,
a
I don't want to
Twilight
play any other Zelda game ever.
And then you played Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, that's.
And he didn't let me touch that.
Anyways, yeah, whatever. Moving on.
You didn't even
sure
ask him what he
Pokemon.
started his Pokemon as.
Oh yeah, what was your starter Pokemon? Huh?
Charmander.
He doesn't remember.
Yeah,
It was Charmander.
Because it
I always
wasn't-
pick Charmander.
That wasn't his first one to play.
Yeah.
Charmander. It's definitely Charmander.
Let's watch the replay tapes, Tom. All right, next, a new voice on the podcast. Who are you?
Kason.
Hello, Kason. And what was the first Pokemon
With
game
a
you
C.
played?
Yes, with the C.
Yes, thank you
No
for
R,
clarifying.
not Carson. Kason.
Kason.
With an R, I was like racing.
Grayson. Spelled like crayon, but
no,
with the S.
racing. Like,
Oh, racing instead of a C.
yeah.
Yeah. So racing is here.
Raisin or
Racing. Raisin.
All right, Kason, what was your first Pokemon game?
Fire Red.
What time?
Was it
It was-
So the remake
it was
Fire
the
Red?
remake of
okay?
Red.
Cool. And what was your first Pokemon?
Squirtle.
Nice.
Just kidding, it was Charmander.
Oh,
Charmander is bae.
It was fire. It had to be Charmander.
yeah.
Duh.
I was telling Kason this the other day. That it never really struck me Squirtle's name, the significance of Squirtle's name. He's a squirrel and a turtle, Squirtle, but he also squirts
Squirt
water. Squirtle.
Squirt turtle.
Squirt
Dude,
turtle.
you never.
Squirt turtle.
Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Mind
Squirt,
blown.
Squirtle.
Also, Kason,
Squirtle.
have you ever done anything like this? Either recorded a podcast or played a role playing game?
No. I played a role playing game, but not a podcast.
Oh, so you've like rolled dice and played a? Oh, really?
Roll
Cool.
dice before.
Nice.
You ever play Yahtzee?
Okay, like.
Not anything like officially, just playing around, just having fun with it. But
Oh, okay. What was it? Do you remember?
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Nothing important.
I
like
was little
D&D.
and I didn't know how to play it, but we tried it.
Oh, okay.
I
That's
remember
cool.
when I wasn't allowed to play
well,
D&D.
I was going to introduce you to the dark side of being a nerd, but I guess you've already kind of been introduced. And let's move to our last player. Oh my gosh. Let's move to our last player for today's adventure. Who are you?
My name is Allison. Allison. They always make fun of me. So I hate talking. They always make fun of me.
Allison, what was your what was your first Pokemon game?
The original Silver. Boy.
Yep. I remembered I got gold and you got silver, and to differentiate, we put like cupcake stickers on them.
Stickers. I had cookie stickers. It was in front of my Lugia.
Cookie?
Lugia.
Yeah. I put
He ate it.
Oh yeah. I put my cupcake over the TM
You're cool.
or whatever.
And I had a
So, like,
Chikorita, so
savage.
thanks for asking.
Oh, so that was your first? Okay. All right. I'm David. I'm the host, of course. My first Pokemon game, I remember it very clearly, was Pokemon Yellow, and I got it on Christmas morning.
Clear as day.
Clear as day. Clear as if it was a long
cares?
time ago. I can't remember how many years that is.
95.
Anyways, I got it with like the special edition Game Boy Color that was yellow and had
Pikachu
Jigglypuff
on
and
it.
Togepi and Pikachu.
Which we still have.
Somewhere.
Yeah, it's somewhere. I actually might have it here in the house somewhere. Anyways,
You do.
along with my
In the
yellow and
studio.
blue cartridge. Anyways, my first Pokemon was Pikachu. I got him up to level 100.
That was not
Basic.
your first Pokemon.
Basic.
Yeah, it was. Because my
be the
first
first
game
one.
was Pokemon Yellow.
It has to be the first Pokemon.
My
You start
first.
out with Pikachu
You
on
have
Yellow?
to. Yes.
I never played Yellow.
Oh, it's
It's.
I
based
wasn't
off the
allowed to
anime.
touch it like some children.
It's based off the TV show.
as a homage to the first Pokemon I've ever got. Every version, if he is available, I will catch a Pikachu and name it Sparky, and it will always be in my Pokemon party.
Pikachu
Basic.
is the worst Pokemon.
That is
So
your
overrated.
incorrect opinion.
Thunderstone.
Start the countdown. 5,
No.
4,
Oh my God.
3, 2, 1, go. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, going through the skies. Little Einstein.
Don't
Stop it
encourage
there.
him. All right, let's go ahead and get to the freaking adventure.
Get your mouth
You-
twitched after you said that. You're like, freaking.
Okay. You are all children between 10 and 11 years old.
9, 12.
Nope. You all live in the very remote village of Alabaster. No. Of Alabaster Borough. And it is, if you want to get technical about where it is, since it's a fictional place set in a fictional world, it is north of Pewter City, kind of in the mountains / forest region up there.
Is this Johto?
No, this is Kanto.
Kanto.
Yeah, Kanto is where Pewter City is. Anyways, because Alabaster Borough is so, since Alabaster Borough is so distant
Remote.
and removed and remote, y'all don't have a Pokemon professor, and in fact, if anybody wants to start their Pokemon journey, they have to travel a long ways away to find a Pokemon professor, Professor Oak, to begin their Pokemon journey.
Boy.
We don't
However,
do no Pokemon
today
here.
is a very special day because the roaming Pokemon professor, Professor Aspen, is coming to your town in his traveling Pokemon bus adoption center, and he is going to let all the youth, all your friends from the town, pick out their very own Pokemon. This is a very exciting day for all of you. So let's go around the table and let's introduce who you are in the Pokemon world, kind of what you're doing, and how are you starting off this very exciting day. Who wants to describe their morning first?
I wake up in the morning.
No.
I wake up in the morning, do a couple thousand push-ups, and then
What does your room look like?
Then do a couple thousand crunches.
Is it messy or kind of put together?
You know, it's trimmed up.
Okay.
It's trimmed
Okay.
up.
It looks like poop.
So how do you get ready for this day? This very exciting day when you're about to begin your Pokemon adventure.
Well, I get out of bed, and then I go over to where the guy's selling Pokemon.
Okay. What? You just get up?
I walk.
Are you already like dressed in
Are you
all of your
naked?
clothes? Are you just walking out in your pajamas?
I don't have pajamas.
Woke up late.
Naked!
He
sleeps
in the nude.
First trip, Professor. All the Pokemon are taken.
You get
Yeah. That would
Okay.
suck.
So Micah wakes up
That's awful.
and he just, bye mom, and walks out the door.
After my 1,000 push-ups.
Sure, you do
Just
it.
kidding.
Thousand.
No.
look like?
I wake up and
Yes.
then do a handstand
Uh-huh.
and put on all my clothes and then do a
While it's a
handstand. Yes, while I'm doing a handstand. And then do a handstand over to where the professor's selling Pokemon. Grab it with my feet. I don't even know what Pokemon I'm getting. And then, you know, it pops out and it's... That's me.
I'm going to cut that part out because we don't know what your Pokemon is.
Okay.
yet.
I don't know what my Pokemon is, but I picked it with my feet because I'm a boss like that.
Okay, so Micah walks down the stairs in a handstand. His mom sees his feet over the rim of the counter, and he opens up the door with his feet, walks out. Mom says,
That's creepy.
disgusting.
have a nice day, son. Oh, I wish he was normal. And next, Caleb, how are you getting ready for the day?
So I wake up in the morning, right? I wake up, my eyes are open. I look around and I see my room. It's pretty dirty, you know. Like, there's clothes everywhere. Underwear's on the ceiling fan. And, you know, it's crazy,
Yeah.
right? I put on my fresh shoes, right?
Okay.
First
you have
thing
really
you
nice
do-
shoes.
Yeah, he has nice
Fresh.
shoes.
They are fresh Nike
Uh-huh.
kicks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say anything specific, but if it was, it'd be the Nike Lunar Epic Flyknit 2
Okay.
low.
You spent a lot of time describing your shoes. What about the rest of you?
You know, whatever.
Naked.
I put on some regular shorts and then
Okay.
I grab my
put on some
backpack, my
shorts,
Nike
I think.
backpack, Nike shirt, Nike shorts.
Why do you have so much Nike?
Oh wait, I put on my Texans Nike shirt,
Okay.
and then I
Because
put on
they
my,
exist in
What
this
even
world.
is a Texan?
They exist in Kanto. You put on your Tauros shirt.
and then I go fix my hair, right? Brush my teeth,
Right.
looking fresh.
Okay.
Get the trim
Lit.
the day before around the hair, you know.
Uh-huh.
Then you go eat some breakfast, some gnarly breakfast. You know what I mean?
Gnarly,
Like
dudes.
you get some eggs, you get some bacon,
Sure.
strawberries.
All right. So you're
Strange
pretty well set for the
breakfast.
day. All looking good. Nice breakfast.
Oh, and I make a peanut butter and jelly for lunch if I'm not home. You know.
Snack on the way there.
This guy is not even like Caleb.
All right. Let's move to next. Kason, how is your character getting ready for the day?
Well, I'll wake up and pretty tired. Room's not too messy, but there's stuff, clothes in a pile here. Go take a shower to wake yourself up because you're still half asleep. And then, yes, you fix your hair, get ready, make sure you have your good high-tech waterproof backpack.
Nice.
Gotta be prepared. Got a long journey ahead of you.
Okay.
Oh,
Tie your shoes.
Okay.
Make sure you're ready to go.
No breakfast.
I have
You just grab a honey bun or something small.
Okay.
Something light for breakfast.
Yeah, honey bun out the what's
I
it
had
called?
Pop-Tarts.
Closet.
Put a man on that.
I grabbed those with
Put 'em
my
in
feet.
You don't want to spend a long time for breakfast. You have stuff to do.
Yeah. Some
I
some
take my
people
time
don't
waiting.
want to spend a whole lot of time eating their strawberries and their eggs and their pancakes
Bacon.
and bacon and everything
Chocolate
else that
chip
Caleb talked
pancakes.
I
about.
might just stop by Caleb's house. And
Hey.
Haters.
And Allison, how are you getting ready for the day?
I wake up.
Uh-huh.
My room is clean
Uh-huh.
and
wake up.
nice. And
She
neat.
wishes.
It's nice and neat.
Uh-huh.
I fix my hair. I don't do any makeup because I'm 10 years old.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, we're 10 years old.
Forgot. We're
Hey,
babies.
I wish I could do a
I'm not
handstand at
10. Sing all the way down the stairs.
It's
Eat
a
my
good
French toast.
one.
say goodbye to my mom.
So bye, honey. Good luck on your Pokemon journey.
Bye, nerd.
Oh, she's
Oh, I forgot to mention, my shoes are running shoes, so I can run immediately.
Oh, yeah, so you start with the running shoes?
Yo.
This Pokemon Sun and Moon?
I have running feet.
You have running hands, actually.
Skateboard.
Oh, yeah, running hands.
All right. So, you all kind of exit your houses at the same time, regardless of how long it took you to describe your character and their breakfast.
Yeah.
But as you are leaving your house, you see all the other kids are very excitedly running towards the edge of town where the Pokemon Professor is supposed to be. You all join the rush of kids, charging, pushing, shoving, trying to be the first in line. Mike is having a hard time because he's doing handstands. But you all reach the edge of town, and you see a very large RV. It has all these different Pokemon spray painted on the side. It's very nice. And towards the back of the RV, you see a fenced-in enclosure. And inside of this fenced-in enclosure are all these different Pokemon. And they see all these kids rushing toward them. They're all excited. They're jumping up. They're pressing their faces up against the fence. Slowpoke is facing the wrong way. And all the kids run up, and this professor steps out. He is not an older professor like Professor Oak. Kind of maybe late
35.
20s, early 30s. But he steps out. He has his lab coat, of course, but he's wearing shorts and some flip-flops. His sleeves are rolled up. And he sees you running up, and he holds up his hands. He says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, kids. I am Professor Aspen, and I'm so glad that you could all be here to choose your Pokemon. Now remember, choosing a Pokemon is a very important part of your Pokemon journey because this Pokemon is going to be your partner through thick and thin and all in between. So let's see, who would like to go first?" He looks out and he points to you and you and you and you. The four of you, he points to you and he says, "Why don't you come on and come inside and pick your Pokemon?" And he opens up the fence and the four of you step in. Let's start with Allison. You're walking around in the Pokemon enclosure, and what Pokemon catches your eye, or what Pokemon kind of leaps out at you, maybe figuratively or literally?
My Pokemon jumps on top of my back and knocks me to the ground.
Okay. And is it like a vicious attack or what?
It's like, "Love me!"
Oh, okay. So it goes clomp, and you both fall to the ground. You turn around. What Pokemon is it?
It's Shinx.
Oh, it's a cute little Shinx, a blue cat with a black body, a little lightning bolt tail.
And a star tail.
Yeah.
A blue
Is it a
cat.
star or is it a lightning bolt?
It's a star.
Okay.
Just start.
So Shinx, electric type. So this is the Pokemon that has chosen you, and you have chosen it. What do you do?
Cry.
Oh, you're so happy to have your Shinx. All right, Kason, what about you? You're walking around the Pokemon enclosure. What Pokemon jumps out at you?
I start petting some, and then I
Okay.
go to pet Elekid, and it shocks me.
Okay.
And I'm like, huh. And I pick that one.
I like them feisty.
Okay. And
He seemed to have a little power to him.
what kind of face does Elekid make as you pick him up?
Kind of like a. I started to grab him, and he was confused, and I picked up, and he just let a big smile out.
Oh, so Kason has chosen Elekid to be his starter. All right, next. Caleb, what about you?
So I'm walking around, right? I
Yeah.
touched this one Pokemon. I don't really know what it is, and it burns, and I'm just like, ah!
Okay.
And then I'm like, this thing's nice, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it.
Saw, dude.
And then I asked the professor what is this thing?
Oh, well,
And
that
he's-
is a Charmander. He's a fire-type Pokemon. And it
And I
looks
was
like he's
like-
taking quite a liking to you as well.
He's really OP.
And I was like, gnarly, dude.
And, all right, so you chose Charmander as your Pokemon.
Yo.
And then we come to Micah, who is curiously doing a handstand still around the Pokemon enclosure. So what are you doing?
Well, all the Pokemon are running away from me because they don't like I'm doing a handstand.
You look like some Nickelodeon
Yeah.
bump at night thing.
But then one jumps.
That night.
One jumps like on top of my foot,
Uh-huh.
which is the top of my body.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
does it get that high?
Because he's got some mad hops. And
Sure.
And I look up, it's like a ball, a big chubby ball with a like blue blanket around it.
Okay. And what does it do as it is up there on your foot?
It's smiling down at me.
Okay. And what does it say? So, what Pokemon has chosen you?
Munchlax.
A Munchlax. All right. So
he has a chocolate bar in his hand.
Oh yeah, and the professor is like checking in the background. He's like checking his pockets, like, where did my chocolate bar go? And Munchlax is just Munchlax, and just eating his chocolate bar. All right, so the four of you have your Pokemon. The professor looks at you all and says, "Excellent, you've all chosen your Pokemon, and remember, this Pokemon is going to be your closest friend as you begin your Pokemon journey. Now, why don't the four of you step out, and we'll let some more kids come in." And as he's opening the door, you see two policemen walking up, and they have like their police caps pulled down over their faces, and they say,
Police chief.
one of them is a female, and she says, "Excuse me, Professor, but you are going to have to move your Pokemon bus to make room for a procession that will be coming through here. So if you could please relocate." And Professor Aspen says, "Oh, of course, we'll relocate." And all the kids that didn't get their Pokemons are like, "Wow, we want Pokemon!" Professor turns around and says, Now, kids, listen. I'm just going to move a little bit over there, and then we can continue this procession of getting your Pokemon. Don't worry. Oh my god. And he pulls out all these Pokeballs.
Pokemon.
And he pulls out all these Pokeballs and he says, "All right, everybody back into your homes." And he throws them out and they all disappear into their Pokeballs. And he puts them all on these carefully lined shelves inside the Pokemon bus. And then he starts taking down the fence around it. As he's doing that, you hear an explosion. Pah! And you turn around and you see all this smoke billowing out from the crowd. And you hear the shuffle of clothing. And you look and you see the police clothes are on the ground. And then as the smoke clears, you see two people dressed in Team Rocket black and red. And the girl has a red, short, spiky hair. And the person standing next to him, or next to her, is kind of a chubby guy with green hair. And she says, "Ha ha ha, this was way too easy, like taking candy from a baby. Well, see you later, nerds. These Pokemon are the property of Team Rocket." And they both jump into the van, and it goes, and drive off. And all the kids are just kind of standing there dumbstruck. And then slowly, they start to cry, and they're all weeping and going, "Wah, wah." The professor is like,
Actually, I'm running after Team Rocket.
On your hand?
My hand.
As you're running after them, you kind of trip and fall on your face.
Spraying the wrist.
But Munchlax,
Yeah, you spraying your lip.
he helps my fall.
Oh, yeah. So,
soft.
yeah,
Soft.
Munchlax kind of boink, you bounce off his tummy,
Yeah.
and you're both okay
It's
just
like a
laying there.
trampoline.
The professor turns to you and says, "All of my Pokemon were also on that bus. It seems like you four are the only ones that will be able to go after Team Rocket and return my bus. One, to save all those Pokemon, but two, to give all of these children a chance to get their own Pokemon and start their own journey. Will you help me out?"
You got it.
For an hour.
Fight me.
I'm already.
I
bouncing
don't
off
have
my
any Pokemon
Munchlax.
right now. I can't fight you. Challenger persona. But, I leave it in your hands to return that Pokemon bus to Alabaster Borough
On
and
one
save
condition.
these kids. What is your
We
condition?
get 2 more Pokemon each.
I can't do that, but what I can give you
One
is
more
right now,
Pokemon each.
I will give you each 1 potion. And he hands out these potions to you. And he says, and once you return the bus to me, I will give you all some Pokeballs to catch some more Pokemon for yourself.
That's a pretty good deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to go help these crying
Prefer
children
rare
now.
Candies.
I'll leave following the bus to you. And the professor walks away.
You did
Let
great.
10-year-olds chase the girls.
You got it.
What do you do?
There's a river right near me, so I just start surfing on my Munchlax.
Your Munchlax does not know surf. And Professor Aspen's words echo in your brain. It says, there's a time and place for everything, but not right now.
Not right now.
What?
Indeed.
Take
Me
off
and
running.
Kaysen take point.
Whoa.
We run this show.
How?
Because we have the best Pokemon.
We have the faster Pokemon.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah, speed.
we take the lead and
I
Jason.
am speed.
float like a butterfly, sting like a beamer.
Well, as you start following the bus, you see that it went off into the forest north. It went off into Alabaster Forest. And as you start walking that way, I want one of you to roll me an attention. So who has the best attention?
Not me.
I have 6.
Micah.
Attention.
Micah definitely
I have a
has.
five.
Okay. Micah, go ahead and roll 2d6
Okay.
and add your attention.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's-
First roll of the game.
Let's do mine.
Snake eyes. All right. So Micah kind of takes point, but he is still very dizzy because he's still doing a handstand. And then you're like, all right, quit doing a handstand. And you set him upright. But as you set him upright, you hear some shuffling in the bushes next to you. You part the bushes, and in the middle of this clearing, you see a family of blitzels.
Oh, they're
Which
so
are,
cute.
yeah, they are like a zebra.
I don't know what
electric
those
type.
are.
They're like
Blitzel.
zebra electric types.
Wiener
And
Schnitzel?
a few of them run away, but 4 of them lock eyes with you.
Just so happened to be 4.
And you, yes, it just so happened to be 4. And the screen dissolves.
What does Blitzel look like?
Like this.
Here, give me that book, Caleb.
Ah.
I need to write their stats down.
It has like a little horn on its head, it looks like.
It's so cute.
Its eyes look like the snake off a Jungle Book. Hypnotize you. I guess we're just having a staring contest right now. Mine and Connor's staring contest.
Nobody move.
Right.
Get it? Because they're horses.
Horses don't say move, Caleb.
I can make them say move.
I can make them say move.
All opposed say nay.
No. I
Alright.
play Pokemon Go every day.
So each of you pairs off against a Blitzel. And now we enter into our first combat phase, and I need all of you to roll a speed check to see if you can go before the Blitzels.
Oh, wait. How many is that one?
It's 2. You always roll 2d6 and you add your speed.
I have 17.
I can't do math.
10.
You have a
plus 6.
17 for speed as a Munchlax?
No, I have 17 in all.
5.
No. Only take 2.
Oh, wait. Do
We
you
roll
roll
two?
3 and then pick
No.
the 2 highest?
You just roll 2 unless I tell you
And
to
then we
roll
add
with
the
that
speed?
advantage. Yep.
Okay.
16.
I have
16 for
11.
you.
13.
I'm pretty slow.
I have
You're
13.
13?
It's like real life.
I rolled 13.
And what'd you roll, Caleb?
17.
11.
21.
11. Okay.
That's 6 plus 5, right? 6
So
plus 5 is 11.
Kaysen is the only one who rolled higher than the Blitzels, so he will go first in his combat. So let's start with. Actually, we can do it that way. We'll start with Kaysen. Since you're going first, what does your Elekid do?
Electric then?
We'll start with the Thunder Shock.
Okay. So a Thunder Shock.
Thunder.
Thunder.
And then a fire starts, and then I use control fire.
Well, that's all I know. As far as
There's
physical.
no such thing, Caleb.
Scared off.
Yes, there is.
I'm scared
I
off.
have it right here. Control
Use tackle. I don't
fire.
know.
Here's a question. I want somebody to look up an effective chart to know if
Ah, okay,
is it
gotcha.
normal damage or is it not effective,
I wanna
because that
say
will affect how much
It's-
damage you do to it.
It's not very effective, so it's half.
Blitzels.
They're electric.
There we go. What are Blitzle's type?
Electric.
If Roar could do
That's
damage,
fine,
that'd
normally.
be good.
Say what?
If Roar did damage,
Whoa.
It's
half.
type.
So it's half damage? Okay. So here's how it will work. Normal attacks do 2 damage. Effective attacks do 3 damage. And not effective attacks do 1 damage.
so I did 1 damage.
Okay. So what are you attacking with? With Elekid?
Thundershock.
Thundershock.
Thundershock? Okay. Go ahead and roll. Thundershock is a special, so roll a 2d6 plus your special attack.
Stand up.
7 plus special attack is 6. So 13.
13? Alright. And its defense is 9 plus 4 is 13. So you beat it. So you deal 1 damage to the Blitzel.
Winner.
1.
Alright. And now it is its turn, and it is going to do a tackle against you.
Oh no, tackle.
It has 6 plus its attack, which is a 5. So that's a 12.
6 plus 5 is 11.
Oh, you're
You
right.
cheating me out.
I'm sorry. 11. Does that beat 9 plus your defense?
No. My defense is 4.
Okay, so the Blitzel goes and charges at you and totally misses.
Swerve.
And now we'll go to Allison. Your fight with your Blitzel.
What's that speed?
What are you doing?
Dodge it.
Fury attack.
Fury attack?
Ow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 2 attacks, and let's see if the first one hits.
Wow.
Nope. That one will most certainly miss.
Yo!
And that one misses too.
Wait a minute. Hold
You
on.
stink.
What?
Why are you bad?
So you use double attack, or double slap or whatever.
Double slap.
Alright. And the Blitzel is going to try to tackle you as well.
Get out my face.
That's a
We
7.
get turned up. Yeah.
7 plus 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5. It's 12. Does that beat 9 plus your defense?
9 plus 10.
No, it shouldn't, because even if your
Okay,
defense
it's
is
4.
4, it's a 13.
Yeah.
Okay, so it misses as well. Micah,
What's up?
what is your Munchlax doing?
Saw.
Oh, wait, no.
Saw,
I did
dude.
that wrong.
Yeah, it's
The
cute.
Blitzel gets to go for you. So the Blitzel is going to use
What hit KO?
Thundershock. And it will most likely miss because a 10 does not beat your defense. So, what are you going to do?
Win.
Your defense, whenever you try to hit something, it's 9.
Level -2.
Your defense
Okay.
is 9 plus your defense number.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Dragon Claw.
That's right,
All of a
listeners.
sudden, Munchlax come
Level
out of
1
nowhere with the
Munchlax
Dragon
knows
Claw.
Dragon-
His level 1
It's an
Munchlax
egg move.
knows Dragon Claw.
It's an egg move.
Well, I didn't really know what to do. I was just doing handstands, and all of a sudden, my Munchlax pulls out Dragon
Does it
Claw.
even have claws? That's the question.
He has little
It,
hands.
it makes imaginary ones.
Dragon
Okay.
Paw.
I
Now what do I
believe.
do?
Dragon Paw.
Yeah, that is a physical attack. That's a physical attack.
Physicality.
So roll 2d6 plus your attack dice or attack number.
6, 6, and then 2. So 14, my dudes.
14. Does that beat 9 plus his defense? It's
Yes.
13. Yep. So you beat it. So you deal.
I annihilated him.
Here's a question: is Dragon effective against electric?
No,
Yes.
it's not super effective.
Nothing.
It's normal.
So it's normal.
Okay. So you dealt 2 damage to him.
Aw.
Caleb, it comes over to you. The Blitzel is going to use Thundershock on you as well. Ooh, 9 plus his special is 15. So does that beat 9 plus your defense?
It's 15.
Far away.
It's 15?
Special defense. Oh yeah, it beats it by 1.
because we don't have Pokemon.
Okay. And so it will deal
I don't need
2
another
damage to you. And your HP is whatever your HP is.
So I have 2 HP left.
Okay. And now it's your turn.
Munchlax doesn't
Alright.
take no damage.
And now it's your turn.
I'm going to attack.
With?
Oh, I'm gonna use flamethrower.
Okay.
Because he
The sad thing
fancy.
is, my only attacking move is not very effective.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't learn tackle.
Worst Pokemon.
9 plus 5. 14.
14? Okay, that matches his, and you use Flamethrower. So that is a normal damage, so he takes 2 damage. Alright, back up to Kason.
Back to me.
Yep.
What does Roar do again?
Roar, it hits automatically. You cause your opponent to switch Pokemon. The Game Master randomly selects another Pokemon from your opponent's party to switch in. Switch happens when you use this move. So yeah, I guess if you used Roar, it would scare him away.
Do it!
Alright.
Alright, you do it?
I'll use Roar.
Okay, so he lets out a loud roar, and his Blitzel goes, "Whee!" And he hightails it away, following all the other Blitzels that ran away. Alright, Allison.
I'm gonna try.
Oh, wait, why do I keep doing that? It attacks first.
No!
Yo.
Sorry.
Wait, hold up. I thought all of them left.
Oh, it's attacking with Thundershock. So 7 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 13. Does that beat your special defense?
It's the same thing.
Nice,
9 plus 4, 13.
Okay, and ties always go to the trainer.
Blitzel
so
flinch.
it misses. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do Fury Attack again.
Okay.
Double slap.
I don't have a double slap.
I do.
No! Well, we're not counting that
It
one.
was a 3.
We're not counting that one.
2.
5.
Oh,
Okay.
improvement.
So what'd you
7.
get? 7 plus your
6, 13.
attack is 13. And then
She
9
fancy.
plus his
She
defense
thinks
is
it's quite
13. So ties
Hit
go
him.
to you. So you dealt 1 damage. Go ahead and roll your second double slap. Or Fury
Kudos.
attack.
5. 11. Doesn't work.
11 doesn't work. Okay, so you missed with the second one. Alright.
It should not be this hard to take out.
Should pick the
Blitzels.
ground type. That
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's really hard to hit anything in this game. Micah,
Everything
your
starts my
Blitzel
name.
is going to attack your Munchlax.
Do it. See what happens.
6.
Mars.
Just
It's going to do tackle. So 6 plus its attack is 11. So is 11 beat your... No, it wouldn't even.
No.
Yep. So it misses.
Dude, I'm so strong like that.
Your turn.
Well, I'm gonna use double slap.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your first double slap.
Oh. I got an 8 plus my attack. It is 14.
Okay. And his is 9 plus 4 is 13. Alright, so you
Let's
hit him
go.
once. And go ahead and roll your second double slap.
posing.
Second double slap.
Oh, there's
Whoa, there's 2.
two. He has double
So
slap.
different.
And Dragon Ball.
That's OP.
Oh, yeah, that probably hits.
Yeah, boy.
Alright, and with your last double slap connecting, you knock out your KO, your Blitzel. Blitzel fainted.
Munchlax is the beast.
It's like can't escape.
Do you have freaking... What do you call that thing?
Alright, and Caleb. Alright, he's going to tackle you.
Play.
Homie, don't play that.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 13. Does
Yes,
that
no,
beat?
No.
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 Alright, so he misses with his tackle.
No.
Over to you.
I'm going to... Wait, so if I did roar just like he did, would it scare my
And you're
person away?
gonna
Would I get
hear
experience
me
though?
rock.
Technically, yes, because I've already metered out like how much experience we'll get at the end of the game.
Okay. So should I do that?
You can.
Okay, I'll do roar.
Okay. So Caleb's Charmander uses Roar, and the Blitzel
It automatically.
hightails it away.
I got 2 6s
Perfect
plus
score.
5.
You wasted that perfect 2 6s
It
on an attack that
automatically
automatically hits.
Oh, okay.
Infinity.
Why?
Trip it.
Why is
Because
it?
it's
Alright.
roar.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And then we'll go to the last person who is still fighting a Blitzel. And the Blitzel will get to attack first. It'll use Thundershock on you.
KO.
Ooh, it misses. Real bad.
Ooh, lucky.
Alright, your turn.
Roar.
Can it hit you?
Do you have Roar?
Yes.
Okay.
Can it hit you or does it have to roll a double 6 to hit?
Maybe not.
Yo, wait. As a
'Cause it's special
Pokemon
attack.
collector, could I have
Yes.
caught one of these things?
Don't give him any
If you had
ideas.
Pokeballs.
If it can't even hit you.
Man, but I'm a Pokemon collector. I should just mate with
They're
these
blind.
things.
They can't see anything.
All the electricity went to the head.
So, with Shinx using Roar, the last Blitzel runs away. And you have all survived your first Pokemon encounter.
I'm the only one that KO'd.
Bork, bork.
Now, let's see. Go ahead and roll. Somebody roll another attention check because you got a little distracted last time, and that's why you found the Blitzels. So who wants to roll
I have a 4.
an attention this time?
I'll roll attention. I have a 4 though.
I'm 5.
Well, you have the next highest one.
But I'm the best roller.
No. Roll both of them.
Oh!
Don't use it.
Wow!
That was the same as me.
Hey, this one's better.
You already know who it is. Silent
Caleb
dog.
rolled a
This one's
perfect
a
double
10.
6. Caleb
This
rolled
one's
a
11.
12.
Huh?
This is an 11.
So that's what you got? You got an 11?
Wow, we are
Yeah.
distracted easy.
All right. So, with
Oh, yeah, the bus.
barely, you were able to make out the tracks of the bus as it peeled off towards the cave. And you sidestep the little Pokemon nest that you just found, and you continue on your way. As you are walking through the forest, you hear some more rustling in the grass next to you. You peel back the bushes to find a nest full.
What's waiting in the bushes for us?
Lust.
About what's
Waiting in the bushes of love.
Every day I worry all day.
I was waiting in the bushes of love.
About what's waiting in the bushes.
Are you
of
ready to
love.
hear what's in the bushes?
About what's waiting in the bushes of love.
Sorry, we don't have very good attention.
No, you do not.
What?
You find a nest full of Bidoofs.
Yes!
Roar.
Let's go.
And so the Bidoofs all look up at you, and a large bunch of them run off, and only one Bidoof is left. Who wants
It's a
to
big,
fight
bad Bidoof.
this Bidoof?
Who's the strongest?
Do you want to
Jason
fight
wants
him?
to fight
This
it.
guy.
Bite me.
All right, so Kason and his Elekid jump forward first to fight the Bidoof. Go ahead and roll your speed check to see if you can go before this Bidoof.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
Ooh.
Plus 6 is 8.
Yeah, you still beat him.
Oh.
Because he rolled a 3 plus 4, so 7. So you barely beat him. So, you get to go first.
All right.
What does your Elekid do?
Thundershock.
All right. Go ahead and roll it.
A
Plus
9.
your special attack.
Plus your
My
attack.
special attack
Uh-huh.
is a 6.
That's 6. So yeah, that beats his. So he takes 2 damage from your Thundershock. And then... Oh yeah, he'll go.
It's a one-hit KO.
Actually, his high stat is HP.
They call me.
Oops. 2,
Don't use roar.
No.
That's one of my lowest.
so 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. Does 12 beat your defense? 9 plus your defense?
No, that'd be 13.
Ooh. So Bidoof tries to tackle you and just completely misses. What do you do?
Stiff arm. I'll use another Thundershock.
Another Thundershock, okay.
And it's a 7.
0.5.
Plus special attack is 13.
Okay, yeah, that beats it again. You shock him a second time. Let's see if he can tackle you.
Zap.
9 plus 6 is 15. Does that beat your defense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you take 2 damage.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Are you doing Thundershock again?
One more.
Okay.
One more time.
Ooh.
8 plus 6, 14.
Yep, and that beats his defense, and that is all his HP.
Oh, good. I was
So
down
you-
to half.
Garn, garn.
If it hit me again, I'd been done.
So the wild Bidoof faints, and as it faints, Allison looks up ahead and points. And you see the bus tracks lead to a cave. And since you are from this area, you are familiar with it. It is the Chalky Caves. So it seems that you have found that Team Rocket has taken the bus to the Chalky Caves, and next time you will enter the caves to see if you can defeat Team
On the
Rocket.
next episode.
Thanks for listening to this week's special episode of Mistconceptions. We will be back with our finale episode of Pokemon Pen and Paper on August 7th. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. You can keep up with our episode releases and behind-the-scenes pictures and, just funny things that we do if you're interested in that. This episode's SoundCloud shout-out goes to Landon Fishfield. Welcome to the show, Landon. I hope you really enjoy it. And, man, I wish I was going to come up with some funny thing about a field full of fishes. Man, forget it. And if you want to be featured on a shout-out during a Misconceptions episode, you can subscribe to us on SoundCloud, or you can leave us a review on iTunes. Hey, why don't you go do that right now? Except if you're driving. Do not do that right now. Do it later. The Pokemon remix you heard at the beginning of this episode was created by Goblins from Mars. You can find the Goblins at YouTube or on SoundCloud. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, this RPG is created by Eric Shoemaker. And if you want to download and play this game with your friends, there's a link to the download provided in the show notes. And I do not own the rights to Pokemon. Pokemon is owned by Nintendo and Game Freak, and this is a work of fandom made by a fan to show appreciation for a great game series. So Nintendo, Game Freak, don't sue me. The Misconceptions theme is created by Aaron Wharton, and you can find more of his music at aaronwharton.net. And that's all for this week's episode of Misconceptions. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us next time. But until then, keep it nerdy, y'all.